Malice is thickest. Over there. Now, how do I get there?
Please, help me!
You're not getting the best of me. That stench. You're just fuel for the gauntlets.
Musashi!
Done you.
You two are. This thing's made me so damn strong. I've been bored halfway back to death. But look, you got yourself one too. What blessed luck. Right where we left off. Death can't stop us.
I wish it would stop you at least.
I'm just getting started, done you?
Nicely done! I'm right here!
Die!
I'm not done having fun yet! Yes, this is what I wanted, what I needed! This dance with death! I love it! Take this! What? Lost your nerve? Dead? Yeah!
That's your best! This was coming.
俺は死んだのか。
死んだ。そこでこのコテだ。これをつければお前は鬼の力を得て現世によみがえる。
俺は俺の力だけで剣の道を極める。化け物の力なんざ。
あなたの命は鬼の力で維持されています。鬼のコテ。
キャンディー。
これのせいで強くなりすぎた。
武蔵殿、望まぬ道へ引き入れたことお詫びのしようもございません。
どの道小手を外せば傷が開いて死ぬだけなんだろ
おいコテ、話が違うだろうが。
一座が襲われて仲間が一人行方知れずになってる。
現世を救ってくださいませ。
玄馬が相手の他流試合。回り道だが得るものもあんだろう。
あっぱり
嘘だろ。ここでとどまれ。畜生に落ちるつもりか。この力がもたらす強さは強さじゃねえ。
お前が持ってる魂全部いただきます。
宮本武蔵の強さは腕っぷしだけだと証明されたね。
強さとは何かを模索せり、それこそ剣の道。
どちらも使いこなせているぞ。
上出来だ。
ガンディ
ー。よう武蔵。
Where are my manners? Hello there, fallen samurai.
To think something like this was right under the city. What fearsome power! Be careful!
Oh, righteous! And after everything you and your awful kind put him through, too. Were you feeling left out? Here, let me show you something to cheer you up.
Tanua is controlling this lightning.
I don't have time for these stupid games.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Anyway, do enjoy.
Kill.
show! You don't have a chance!
Not enough! I need more!
Pick your battle, piggy!
Let me eat
Musashi! We both want the same thing, Musashi. But there's only room for one at the top. And it won't be a coward who runs from jewels. Words never did work between us, did they?
Let's see your best then, eh?
Swordplay is a game of strength. Winning is what matters. And you can bring as many friends as you want. Not good. What got them so riled up?
Hello everybody, my name is Karawaki, and I'm producer on Onimusha, Way of the Sword. Thank you for tuning in. This title is the newest entry in Capcom's sword fighting action game series, Onimusha. To add some detail to what we showed in the video, in this game we are taking Onimusha's signature sword fighting action and dark fantasy elements, and using Capcom's latest technology to make this new game as captivating as possible. We're focusing on three core aspects. Compelling characters, including a new protagonist and enemies that are interesting more than just visually. The setting of Kyoto, a location brimming with historic spots with mysterious and unsettling backstories. And lastly, the ultimate sword fighting action. These are the three core aspects we're working to emphasize in our game. Now, I would like to introduce the director of this title, Nihei. Hello, I am the director of Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Nihei. Thank you for your time. We decided to set this game in the Edo period of historic Japan. You'll explore historic locations around Kyoto, such as Kiyomizu-dera Temple, in a heroic tale of a soul samurai fighting against hordes of twisted creatures known as Genma. The protagonist, due to a twist of fate, finds himself wielding an Oni Gauntlet. Now in Onimusha, he sets about mowing down the monstrosities roaming the world of the living and feeding their souls to the gauntlet. Through gritty, bloody-soaked brawls, he searches for his reason to fight. What fate awaits at the end of his path? Adding our own touches to real-life historical figures, you will meet a cast of unique characters. And in addition to sword battles, drama will unfold in a beautifully eerie depiction of Kyoto. Now, to talk about the action of the game. With sword-to-sword combat, we put particular emphasis on the satisfaction of slicing through enemies. As you saw in the footage released, there's also plenty of soul-sucking action with the Oni Gauntlet. By absorbing souls, you can restore your health as well as use special moves. Deciding how to absorb the souls of your enemy in the heat of an intense battle will be the key to victory. We're not trying to make an impossibly difficult game. Instead, we want to make a game where fans of action can experience thrilling sword fights and taste satisfaction from slaying their enemies.
Onimusha, Way of the Sword is an upcoming third-person action-adventure game developed and published by Capcom, marking the long-awaited revival of one of the company's most beloved franchises. As the first mainline entry in the Onimusha series in over 2 decades, the game seeks to reimagine the series' core identity for modern audiences while staying true to its samurai action roots and historical fantasy atmosphere. Set in a darkly re-envisioned version of Edo-period Kyoto, Way of the Sword follows the legendary swordsman Miyamoto Musashi, who finds himself drawn into a supernatural conflict that blurs the boundary between humanity and the demonic Genma. Styled after the legendary actor Toshiro Mifune, Musashi serves as both a tribute to classic Japanese cinema and a new, grounded protagonist for the franchise's next generation. The story unfolds as Kyoto falls under the shadow of spreading corruption known as the Malice, an ancient curse that twists men into monsters and resurrects the dead as Genma. Musashi, bearing the mystical Oni Gauntlet, becomes the final bulwark between this tide of corruption and the mortal realm. The Gauntlet grants the ability to absorb demon souls, channel elemental magic, and perceive hidden realms unseen by ordinary eyes, creating a duality between the spiritual and physical worlds that drives both the narrative and exploration. Gameplay is centered on precision-based sword combat that rewards timing, observation, and discipline over brute force. The combat system expands on the franchise's signature Isen one-hit counter-kill mechanic with modern refinements such as a limb targeting system that dynamically alters enemy reactions. Disabling a sword arm may prevent parries, striking the legs can stagger foes, and a well-timed head strike can deliver instant execution. Parries, guard breaks, and deflections form the core of battle flow, demanding player mastery of spacing, rhythm, and awareness of enemy stance. Every duel is designed to feel cinematic and deliberate, echoing the pacing of classic Chanbara films rather than modern action spectacle. The Oni Gauntlet functions as more than a narrative artifact. It provides access to elemental powers, fire, wind, lightning, and shadow, used both in combat and puzzle solving. Players can unleash devastating elemental finishes, reveal hidden pathways through the Oni Sight mechanic, and interact with cursed objects sealed by demonic energy. The Gauntlet also evolves as the story progresses, visually transforming and unlocking new abilities as Musashi grows in strength and resolve. Built entirely on Capcom's RE engine, the same technology powering Resident Evil Village and Dragon's Dogma 2, Onimusha Way of the Sword achieves a striking level of visual realism while maintaining the series' moody, painterly aesthetic. The environments, ranging from rain-soaked temple courtyards to mist-drenched mountain passes, are constructed with a blend of historical authenticity and supernatural flair. Detailed motion capture performances bring sword duels to life with cinematic intensity, using real martial choreography to create an authentic sense of weight, precision, and danger. Lighting and particle systems heighten the tension of every confrontation, with sparks flying from blade clashes and demonic energy flaring from mortal wounds. Despite its modern presentation, the game consciously avoids adopting a Souls-like formula. Instead, Capcom emphasizes accessibility, deliberate pacing, and strategic combat depth designed to honor the original game structure. The world design combines linear missions with limited open-area hubs, encouraging exploration within contained, narratively rich environments. Secrets, relics, and lore fragments are hidden throughout Kyoto's ruins, temples, and underworld sanctuaries, allowing players to uncover background details about the Genma, the Oni, and Musashi's personal history. Environmental storytelling complements a strong cinematic narrative that unfolds through in-engine cutscenes and quiet, introspective moments between battles. The tone leans mature and tragic, reflecting Musashi's internal struggle between duty and mortality as he witnesses the spiritual decay of his homeland. Capcom has confirmed that the narrative of Way of the Sword will be self-contained, meaning players can experience it without prior familiarity with earlier Onimusha titles. However, long-time fans will find numerous thematic callbacks, musical motifs, and symbolic nods to the classic trilogy, particularly in the use of elemental weaponry, mystical shrines, and the moral tension between human ambition and demonic power. The estimated playtime is around 20 hours, with optional difficulty settings and unlockable modes designed to encourage replayability. A new internal team, established specifically for the project, is led by director Satoru Nihei and producer Akihito Kadawaki, both of whom have emphasized their commitment to respecting the franchise's legacy while crafting an experience that feels unmistakably modern. Onimusha Way of the Sword thus stands as both a revival and a reinvention, a cinematic, character-driven action experience rooted in historical fantasy, elevated by cutting-edge technology, and guided by Capcom's renewed focus on deliberate, high-quality single-player design. With its emphasis on precision combat, mythic storytelling, and samurai authenticity, it aims not only to reintroduce the Onimusha legacy to a new generation, but also to preserve the legacy of the samurai generation of players, but to reaffirm Capcom's mastery in crafting atmospheric action adventures that balance spectacle, soul, and steel. Now you can enjoy the screenshots without any interruption. Enjoy!